Okay, so we're going to break down 3 of the biggest AI subscriptions out there right now. Google's AI Pro, ChatGPT Plus, and a tool we're going to call Claude Code just for this explainer. Now, on the surface, they all kind of look the same.
Yeah, they all land right around that $20 a month mark. And that's what makes this so tricky, right? It's a real commitment, and picking the wrong one, well, it just feels like you're throwing money away.
So, look, the question isn't which AI is the best, because there's no single answer. The real question is, which one is the right one for your specific workflow? And that's what we're here to figure out together.
First up, let's dive into Google AI Pro. Now, if I had to give it a personality, I'd call it the research powerhouse, the content engine of the bunch.
So, who is this for? Well, if you're the kind of person who lives and breathes in documents, if your job is all about taking a ton of information, making sense of it, and turning it into something new, I'm talking researchers, writers, basically any professional who's deep in the content game. Okay, so what makes it shine? Well, it's all running on Google's Gemini models, and the killer feature, for me, is Notebook LM. I mean, seriously, you can just dump a dozen research papers into it and say, hey, give me a summary with citations. It's an absolute game changer. And of course, if you're already plugged into the Google ecosystem, Gmail, Docs, Drive, the integration is so deep, it's just a complete no-brainer.
But, there's always a flip side. The way it handles projects can feel a little, less organized than what you get with ChatGPT. And let's be clear, if your main thing is heavy-duty coding or building crazy automations, this isn't the tool for you. Think of it this way. It was designed for the office, not for the terminal.
All right, next up in the ring is Claude. We're calling it Claude Code because, honestly, it's a developer's dream toolkit. This is a whole different beast. It's super specialized, built from the ground up for engineers. Yeah, the target audience here is a total 180 from Google's. We're talking developers, engineers, technical founders. Basically, if you build software, create complex automations, or have your hands in code all day, this is for you. Claude, and we're talking about its high-end Claude 3 Opus model here, was literally built for coding. It's fantastic at understanding why code works the way it does, and it's designed for these complex, what they call agentic workflows. Just think of it as an AI that can handle multi-step jobs all by itself. But here's the real kicker. You have strong local project control. Your files stay on your computer. For developers, that level of control and security is just huge. But all that power comes with a catch, right? The interface is very terminal-focused, which means there's a pretty steep learning curve. It's not the kind of thing you just pop open for a quick chat. And if you just want to bang out a quick email or a blog post, it's clumsy, not nearly as smooth as the others. It's like trying to use a high-powered drill when all you need is a simple screwdriver. And that brings us to our final contender, the one everybody knows, ChatGPT Plus. To me, this is the ultimate everyday assistant. It's the Swiss Army knife of the group.
So who's this for? It's for the generalist. It's for managers, founders, students. Heck, it's for pretty much anyone who wants a super versatile and easy-to-use AI partner to help with all sorts of daily tasks.
Running on models like the incredible GPT-4o, its biggest win is just how easy it is to use. The user interface is super clean, totally familiar, and it works flawlessly whether you're on your desktop or your phone. Plus, you get the GPT Store, which has thousands of custom AIs built for really specific things. It's just a solid, practical, get-it-done kind of tool. So what's the catch? Well, it's the classic jack of all trades, master of none. It's not going to beat Claude for really hardcore technical coding, and it's not as deeply woven into the Google Office suite as Google's own AI. It's good at everything, but it's not the absolute best at any one specialized thing. Okay, so we've met all 3. Now it's time to put them side by side. Let's really nail down where each one wins and where they fall short. So let's just break this down real quick. If you're looking for pure ease of use, there's no contest. ChatGPT Plus wins hands down. But for deep content and research, Google AI Pro definitely takes the crown. And for raw coding power and technical automation, Claude Code is playing in a completely different league. You can really see how they're each built for a totally different kind of work. So after all that, the big question remains, how do you pick your perfect match? Let's make this super simple. Here's the final verdict. Okay, it really boils down to this. If you spend your days doing research, creating content, and living inside the Google ecosystem, then Google AI Pro is probably for you. If you're a coder, a builder, someone who lives in technical automation, then Claude Code is where you want to be. But if you just want a great all-around AI sidekick that's a breeze to use for everyday stuff, then ChatGPT Plus is absolutely your best bet. At the end of the day, the most important thing to remember is this. There is no single best AI for everyone. The best plan is not the one with the longest feature list, it's the one that feels like it was made for you, the one that slots perfectly into the way you already work.
And that really leaves us with one last big question to chew on. As these AI tools get even more powerful and even more specialized, are we all going to search for that one single master tool that does it all? Or is the future more about building your own personal team of AI specialists, where each one is a pro at its own specific thing? It's definitely something to think about as you decide which tool to bring on board.